Hey, my name is Kevin at PvZ, and today we're going to take a look at the Hockey Star from Plants vs. Zombies Gone for 1 and 2 figure. And also reviewing the Engineer from Plants vs. Zombies Gone for 2. But first, we're going to be starting off with the Hockey Star. Now, some of you might be wondering, why am I reviewing a figure that's such an old game that nobody plays anymore? I mean, why are you guys arguing? You guys still play Fortnite. That game's dead. Anyways, the painting on the sculpting on this figure is super nice. Like, the ski mask, I don't know how that got there, but the ski mask and the clothes are really nicely painted, and same with the gun. I especially like the frosted tips on the gun, because this is like an ice character basically, and this one thing I don't like about the paint is these like black dots all over the jersey. Like in the game, that's not even there. I mean, I'm thinking they're supposed to be like kind of like ripped or something. But if they were ripped, they would have sculpted in like the jersey itself, like right here, and right here. And I don't know. It's just there. And something you need to know about this figure is that it can't stand up by itself, like, because of like this part for his shoes. And I'm not gonna take the gun off because it took a long time to get it in, and he basically needs the gun to like stand up, like for like an extra foot. And that's the only complaint I have about the figure. Oh, and also about the gun. Let's talk about the gun. And the gun is nicely sculpted. I like that they actually put little hockey, like whatever putts, whatever they're called. You can't really catch them on my phone, but you could see like some little like discs inside. They sculpted it really nicely, and they painted it nicely too. And as I was talking about, the frosted tips on the gun, that's really nicely sculpted in too and painted. The gun itself is just really nice. And another thing I noticed is that this part can bend, and you can see that there's a hole right here. I mean, it's just more hockey putts or whatever. I don't know if my phone can catch it, but you can kind of see them there, and it doesn't plug in. It's just there. And another thing about the paint on the figure is that they actually painted the Zomboss symbol on the jersey, and they put the All-Star and the number on the back of the jersey. Another thing about the figure is that this part is like separately sculpted, and you can see like a ball joint inside, and on this side of the arm, it's just a solid piece, and which is kind of weird. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess I sculpted that in. Like, they decided to just do it like that. And the shoes are nicely sculpted too, and they made it to where like the what are they called? The laces are like tied on the back. I've never seen that before. And the socks are sculpted in nicely too and painted nicely. And how they sculpted the ripped like jeans, or not jeans, but shorts are nicely sculpted in. Same with the jersey. I mean, I already told you that, but I'm just going to say it again. And this part is nicely painted and sculpted. Same with the gloves. They're nicely sculpted and painted. Now, before we get starting into the posability, let's talk about the accessories that this guy has. He comes with the imp, and in the game, this is just like a bomb that this guy launched. There was two versions. One was just a normal version that just slid across the floor, and another one where he just shoots it up in the sky, and then eventually it'll fall down and then hit a plant if you're lucky enough. And let's get rid of this figure. And I should have not done that. And something about the imp is that you can see that there's like holes right here. And when you get the figure, this imp does come with the stand. which is kind of weird because it doesn't actually need a stand to stand up, which is weird, kind of weird to say. And I don't know why. They should have made the stand specifically for the All-Star because it can't stand up. Like, for example, like this. And in the imp, they sculpted him really nicely, and they painted him nicely too. I like that they actually got the face correctly, and on the hands you can see that it says "Go Zombies." I'll try to focus that. It's not focusing. It is, but you can see it says "Go Zombies." Same with the other hand. There's nothing on the back really. Well, I mean, there's another "Go Zombies," and they actually painted the tape for the dynamite or the bomb that's on his head because that's what makes him explode. And the nose is actually nicely sculpted in. The eyes are painted nicely. It's not like where the eyes are like completely weird, like one is like facing the other direction. Like for example, like the Godzilla's, every Godzilla figure, like I say, every SH Monster Arts figure has like messed up eyes on their Godzilla figures. The mouth is like really nicely sculpted in. This is pretty cool. The imp has no posability at all. I mean, this can kind of bend, but it won't hold it. There's like these parts right here. They're just a solid piece. Same with the legs and the torso and the head. Nothing moves, just this, but it can't really hold the pose, like I said. For the All-Star, the head can look left and right. I don't know why they made the right, like for his head to turn right more. I mean, the game, he turns like this. The game is in third person mode, and he turns like that. He never shoots like that because that's kind of weird. The arm, for the left hand, there's a 360 turn. It can move that far out and that far in. It can move back that far and forward that far. This hand, it can't move forward or sideways, but the hand can do a full 360 turn. The legs don't really move. There is like a torso ball joint ish. I don't know what they're called. It can turn. The feet can't really turn at all. There's like no pivot, nothing. The gun, I already told you, it's just this part. Nothing else moves. Now let's talk about the one. Let's start off with the size comparison. Here we have the Engineer, Toxic Chomper, Sunflower, the Lego Hulk, the Lego Hulkbuster, Optimus Prime, 1954 Godzilla, and the Godzilla 2000. If you liked the video, please give it a like and comment and subscribe. I will be recording my next video shortly. See you guys in the next video. Bye.